I'm Mark Cruz. I'm a tech representative here for Nikon Canada at the 2010 Photographic, Video and Digital Imaging Show for Henry's here at the Mississauga International Center. Now, what I have in my hand here is a camera that's been getting a lot of buzz in the industry as of late. It's the announced Nikon D7000. Now, in a sense, this is the successor to the D90, but it's really on another level of category of camera. This D7000 here now employs new technologies, and a lot of it condensed into this agile body at a very competitive price point. One of the things that I will highlight is that it's now a 16 megapixel camera. This kind of breaks barriers where most of the Nikon cameras in the past have capped at 12 megapixel. They have been able to raise the megapixel on this camera to 16, but without sacrificing the quality, the high ISO quality. So the ISO quality on this right now caps at 6400 native ISO. We're able to go up to high 1 and high 2 settings of 12,800 as well as 25,600 for great low light photography, as well as giving you options to increase your shutter speed or make your aperture a little bit smaller. Now, over and above that, you have a live view switch here that has been drastically improved from previous designs in that you have a coaxial design. What happens is you trigger the live view to turn on by flicking that switch exactly where your thumb is naturally located. Furthermore, to activate recording, if you wanted to record movies, you simply press the button exactly where it's located and it starts recording immediately. This minimizes shake of the camera as well as jogging it inadvertently when you try to initiate that recording. Furthermore, the video on this now has been upped from 720p at 5 minutes to 1080, full 1080 HD at 20 minutes per clip. Okay, now this can be throttled down to 720 and have the frame rate boosted to 30 frames per second if you throttle it down to 720 resolution. Now, over and above that, this camera now sports a port for an external microphone, giving you the ability to record video with stereo sound if you have a third-party microphone. You'll also notice it has a GPS port and the same port over here.
Sorry, it wasn't you. It's not your fault.
Stuart. Okay, the other thing is on the side of the camera you're going to notice dual card slots. Now this is huge, especially for people that have ever had a card or even a hard drive corrupt on them in the past. This gives them redundancy for one. It also gives them a couple of other options by adjusting the orientation. You can have it right to one card and automatically spill over to the other when your one card gets full. You obviously have the option of also doing JPEG and RAW to either of the cards and also copying between the cards. The cards supported are the regular SD cards, SD-HC high capacity, and the new standard SD-XC, which can record in denominations of 1 to 2 terabytes. Now, if you look at the camera from the top here, you'll also notice that there is a different design at the top dial. We've dispensed with all the icons relating to portrait mode, landscape mode, sports mode, and consolidated them in one scene dial that can access 19 scene modes. In addition to that, we have a U1 and U2 now. This is brand new to the Nikon SLRs, and what that is it allows you to customize user settings to either 1 or 2 different settings that you can quickly access with a turn of that dial. Additionally, there's a sub-dial here that allows you to access either your continuous shooting, your remote mode, your timer modes, and a new mirror up mode at the turn of a dial. This is over and above what the D90 offered in having those as menu options and as soft buttons with a turn of a dial. This is much similar to the D300 Pro model that we have. Speaking of that, the build on this camera is now equivalent to a D300S in that it has magnesium alloy and O-rings seals for dust, moisture, and even rain. The frame rate on this camera is up to 6 frames per second, cusping on professional sports photography frame rates. It as well has a new battery as well as a battery grip that's optional for this camera, the MBD11, utilizing a new battery, the ENEL15 battery. This camera is going to retail for $12.79 and it's slated to be released to the Canadian market at the end of October. This is the new Nikon D7000.